Hello, everybody. How's it going? Just waiting on Swifty a little bit, and I was tidying the deck. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Okay, so my voice is a bit weird. Half a year. Where did the time go? I know, right? I don't want to think about that. I was just visiting friends in LA yesterday, right? That wasn't 6 months ago. Yo, it's Doig. Oh, I got I got that morning crackle deep voice going on. What song was that? It was from Pacific Rim. And this one's called The Trail. I think it's from Witcher. You found us around Halloween. Mark, you've been around for more than 9 months. You've been around for 3 years. I'm sure of it. Speaking of Halloween, no, I'm too busy. No, I don't want to think about it. Ah. I only just made the last costumes. Hat contest. Okay. Okay. Cat hat contest less work. Don't mind the idea of a hat. Metal Swim Tee was so good. They were really good costumes. We'll see. 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 We'll see, won't we? Yeah. I'm tempted to just make costumes based on like one of the other entries. Because we've gotten so many. In the last 2 or 3 years. But we'll see. Swifty will obviously have an opinion on it. Circling the moment. So I realized that going away for 4 days, and having different life experiences gave us something different to talk about yesterday. And that was fun. So it turns out that living your life and having new experiences allows you to share those experiences in a fun and unique way. And that makes life more interesting than doing the same thing every day and talking about it. Who could have guessed that those things in combination would make sense, be true, and feel right? Not me. Who knew? Who knew going outside and touching grass, as the kids say, is deeply meaningful and important? I saw a park. I saw some trees. I saw the Queen's house. No, the other one. Eyesight's scary. Yeah, a little bit. We even went to a concert, which was honestly like Swift. So I was like, "Are you excited for the concert?" And Swift was like, "I won't be excited I don't think it'll register in my brain until we're in the venue and I'm sitting in front of like instruments. I was like, all right. So at the point where that was true, I was like, you excited? And Swifty was like, yeah. Yeah. Is it still the Queen's house? What it's still called, yeah. I'm not talking about Buckingham Palace or anything. So it's probably a previous Queen's house. It's still that Queen's house. I don't know. Who did we see in concert? It was an orchestra playing Undertale music for the 10th anniversary. I think it was maybe what was that? What distant what?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Where
Hi.
are you? Hi, where are you?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Can you say where you are?
Can I see where I am?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, can you use the things that allow you to see where you are?
Can I use the things? No.
Mm. All right.
I don't know where I am. Where could I be?
Where could she be?
Where could I be?
Where could she be?
I'm not here.
You're not here.
I'm not here.
You're not here.
Nope.
Not here at all.
Nope.
What's so interesting about not here?
Nothing, because I'm not there.
Okay. Well, if you ever decide to be here somewhere, let me know.
Got a chroma that you forgot.
I didn't forget it.
Lazy streamer. But no! Lazy. Hmm? Huh? What happened? What? Give me the chroma, you little cretin.
No. Can't make me.
Where are you going?
You come and get it. Come and get it.
Will. Give.
Come get it.
You got hit by the propeller, did you?
Yeah. Whee!
No, the chroma! Where did it go?
I don't know.
God damn it. It's gone. We lost it. Irresponsible streamer.
Irresponsible streamer.
Anne of Denmark, the wife of King James I, is the original queen of the Queen's house.
Well, there you go then.
There you go. Now we know which queen. In the moment. I heard you were talking about the fact that going outside gave you something to talk about.
Yeah.
And I was giggling to myself because I was like, did it give you something to talk about for one day? And now you're out of things to talk about and you're like, damn, I need to go on another trip so I have more to talk about again.
Yeah.
Thank you for the crow mails. There's so many.
We don't want them.
Oh, Merquin says 50, can you believe I've been following for 9 months and sud for 6 months? Time do be a crazy thing. It do be dooby doo. Dooby dooby doo. That is pretty wild. That's pretty wild. It's been great to have you, Merquin. Gosh, time goes. Time keeps coming and it don't keep coming. Something and something, then you hit the ground running. We better go on more trips. We have not mined this one sufficiently, I feel. I feel we could mine it further.
A little bit. So Doodle Carl says, I was talking to my housemate who's going to have the house on her own for 2 weeks, and to make sure she doesn't go crazy, I said, you got to make sure you touch grass and touch hair. Brackets, see people.
Touch grass and touch hair is so good. Stroke your friend's hair. Reassure yourself they're real and there. Thank you for the thumbnail. just me floating. Let's see, which crow mail should I do first? It made you a new quo mail. Me made you a new quo mail. You meowing, everybody. Good morning, Derp. See, 50, can you believe I can? Because I just read it before. I'm cheating. You've been raided by Minty Mia Mice. Whoa, what?
That was from yesterday, probably.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Minty Mia Mice from yesterday. Damn it! If you're reading this, you lost the game. God damn it. I'll never. The game is unwinnable. It's unwinnable. Oh, it's unwinnable.
Oh, what was that?
Oh.
What was that?
It's my tablet.
Oh, devices.
But I put it up by accident. I'm sitting.
Yeah.
Everyone's been playing Date Everything. How are people finding it? Has anyone in chat played it yet?
When did that get released?
A couple of days ago, I think.
Was it a couple of days?
We need to talk about Halloween. Do.
Martina is pitching a hat contest.
A hat contest. What does that mean, Martina? Tell me more. You've been watching it, Laura 2 Daisy. Very funny. I have not watched any streams with it yet. I should maybe watch Barry's stream with it.
Barry dates everything.
Yeah.
That could be good. Is it not the kind of game that you would want to play yourself?
Well, it might be. The thing is, this is my concern. Date Everything is a game where it has, I think they said over 100 characters.
Yes.
And they're all voiced. And they've all got portraits.
Yes.
So my question is, how good is the story and the writing for the character relationships? Because it feels like in order to do that well and do it justice, it would take way, way, way longer to make the game, right?
Yes. But I think it's a lot of quality people on it.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of really quality voice actors, and I know the art looks really cool. But my concern is that, like, if I play through it, am I going to have a satisfying experience? Because with so many characters, how's the focus on the actual character arcs and the writing? And does each one weave satisfyingly into a narrative?
Right.
Or is it just like, I spend 2 hours to go through one character arc, then I restart, spend 2 hours to go through another character arc, then I restart. And it's less about having an engaging story on your first run through, and more about just replaying again and again and again to get every character and see what every character is. Like, is it more of something where you're expecting a very short story for each and just to experience all of them separately? Or is it something where it's like, if I choose a character and like a character, I'm really going to get a good, satisfying chunk of narrative? You know? That's what I'm wondering. See?
My thinking is there's probably main characters that have more larger arcs, and then they'll have like tertiary and secondary characters that are just fun interacting with them.
Yeah, like every character has a different writer, I think, says what they are. So the writing's going to be very different between each one, I'm assuming.
It could be cool.
There are 3 endings to relationships, lover, friend, or enemy, and not all 100 have all 3 endings. And some of them are very short. Let's see. The characters do interact with each other, so there's some crossover. So with 100 characters, with them also interacting with each other, you don't do a full playthrough to end up with one person. Wait, EOS was a writer on the game.
We knew this.
Did I?
Yes.
Did I know? I feel like I'm re-finding this out.
We knew this. We knew this because when we visited them in December, they told us about it. But maybe you didn't connect what they were talking about with this particular game.
Did they not say this particular game?
They said this particular game.
Well, then you think I would have connected it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well now
I'm
I
here
have
for
to
you,
play it.
EOS. I remember.
Well, now I have to play it. Now that a friend worked on it, I have to play it at least to check out the one which EOS worked on.
Knight's made a trailer for it.
But I know that.
You know that.
I know that, but I didn't know I knew anyone who'd actually written on the game. So, well, I have to play it at least to, like, experience the character that EOS wrote.
You're a good friend.
Huh?
You're a good friend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to see what EOS wrote.
You know the game...
It's less exciting to me that they have big voice actors and more exciting that, like, a friend worked on it and I want to see what they wrote.
Yeah, but a lot of big things have big voice actors on it. This is a kind of little indie thing that has big voice actors on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the kind of main people is one of the like the guys that you like from Critical Role. The
One of the guys, I like all
Robbie.
the guys.
Robbie.
I like all the guys.
I think his name's
Critical Role.
Robbie.
Robbie Damon, yeah.
Yeah.
I like all of them.
I know. But like there's a difference I think between Matt Mercer did a voice on like Spider-Man
Yeah.
and like one of them was like in a creative lead position on it
Yeah.
and then brought in all his cool friends.
Oh, yes. Wait. I'm starting to remember the conversation.
There you go.
I'm starting to remember the conversation. Yes, because Devin was saying that Robbie was super nice
Yes.
and roped everyone in, and everyone was like, hell yeah.
Yes.
That's rad. Also, I saw that someone said Max Mittelman is in it. Do you know who Max Mittelman is?
No.
Ryuji.
English VA.
English, yes, I guess, yeah.
For real?
American English. Yeah.
Can you position your head in such a way that you can see me through your eye? Just one of them, please.
This one. Okay, one sec. This is like Five Nights at Freddy's type shit.
Martina. No, don't.
Hold on.
Yeah, that one. That's
There
the
you
thumbnail.
go.
That's the thumbnail.
How's this for a curse stream? Oh, I got catted.
You got cat-kited.
Yeah.
Fix-
Wow.
I fixed the problem.
I've also fixed the problem. I got you. I got you. It's so cursed.
Please read the Chromel. Okay, one second.
One second.
I'm crying for some
really
reason.
busy. We're really busy right now.
I can't see right now. I need my eyes. I don't know why I'm crying.
How's this? How's this, everybody? Are we feeling good?
Oh my gosh, we should just... Oh, and you even see the mouth moving.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Woohoo! Good stream.
Stop moving. Stop it. Keep me in focus. Keep me in focus. Keep it.
I can't help it. The head moves.
Oh, while you're sitting.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Hi, Schnoo. How's this? Do you like this? Do a 007 intro.
Wait. I have to walk on.
I'm trying.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Yeah.
No.
Stand up and I'll make the camera taller.
Get out of my eyeball. Get out of my eyeball. I don't like it. No. Da 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 da. Am I getting closer to the camera or is it just me? Yeah, everything's very normal, Schnoo. How are you doing? How is this better? How are you doing, Schnoo? Wait. There we go. Wait. They need to be just a little bit further back. This
I
is
can move the
pretty good.
camera if you want.
No, this is good.
The music to this is ridiculous.
How you doing, Schnoo?
Let's do let's do a disappearing act.
Oh yeah.
Now you see me.
How's that gonna work?
Now you see me.
Wow. He's gone. Rosie!
Rosie and Ale.
Whoa! Ale as well! What the heck? I did a little spy on their stream just before we started when I was drinking my tea and eating my toast. So I know that they were doing a puzzle, which looked really fun. Aha. How's it going?
Insert raid message here.
You let go of me.
Is the raid message not going
Let
away?
go of
Oh, it
me.
is. Oh, sorry.
Why are you like this?
I was trying to grab a bomba.
Da 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 da. Do, 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 do. Ha ha! We got you. Welcome. Welcome. Good, you're ready to pass out soon. I bet it was a late night stream for you, right? Oh, new thumbnail. That's pretty good, Martina. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
How was the puzzle? How's it going? Well done on the super late night stream. It seemed like you guys were having fun.
You're missing all the Pirates of the Caribbean music.
I'm sorry.
Or this
I
might
do have my
be
headphones in, but I unplugged them from you.
Up is Down. This must be from like,
Pirates
this-
3,
is it 3?
probably. Yeah, everything's very normal. We weren't just doing a weird thing at all. The heat wave is over, is it? Oh, heck yes. The heat wave is over.
It was a solstice over the weekend. There's so many things happened over the weekend. It's
Yeah,
my
it was a
brother's.
solstice. It was a summer solstice. Happy solstice, everybody. Happy sun is high in sky.
Did you see the sky at like 10 p.m. last night?
No.
It wasn't dark.
It wasn't dark.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
No.
Wild. Oh, Ross had to raid and run to pick up a kiddo. That's totally fair. Yeah. Pick up
Ross-
that kiddo. Carry them to other places. Let them see the world.
Picked up the wrong kiddo.
Don't pick me up. I don't want to be. I don't want to be picked up. No. 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 Be down, you fucking heathen. I'll murder you. Hat contest idea. Okay. Let's hear it. People design hats for the cats, which will be a cat hat choice all year. If you start the contest mid-July and end it mid-August, Doug will have enough time to model the hat for Halloween. Modeling a costume can be optional that way, only if there's time, but I think we all know he wants to be Scrambles. That true, Doig?
Yes. Scrambles would be fun.
You want to be Scrambles?
And you could be Ritz.
be Ritz.
You could be Ritz in your
How
new
could I possibly
outfit.
be Ritz? I don't know how I could possibly be Ritz. That he's so different to me. How could I even think about playing a character like that?
If you were Ritz,
Mm.
would you want to be in your new adventure clothing?
That would be pretty fun.
Or would you want to be in your OG clothing?
I don't know.
Or your soiree clothing?
I could just be the Ritz model.
No, no, no. We gotta turn you purple and give you horns.
Like a demon bird.
Yeah. You still have to be the bird. You can't just be Ritz model.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
No.
Ritz is too obvious dressed up as Kari. See, that's also pretty good.
Someone time at Rane, please.
What? Why? I could dress up as another NPC from NSFall.
Ooh.
I could be Fliss with Mr. Mephisto on my arm.
That could be
You
good.
see, that could be fun.
That could be funny. I could be Mr. Mephisto.
Are you sure you want that, Doig?
You'd have to hold me up.
It would include me putting my... Anyway. Could be Lion, already a bird. I think Doig would strangle me if I was Lion.
I don't have a problem with lying. Wait, no, I
I
actually
could be a
do.
personification of the blind raven and have an eye patch. Consider this. Best friend scrambles online. Yeah, Doug, we could go as Kova in line.
No.
So who is tough to them? I don't know. The cat hat idea, I like it, but I wonder if having cat hats is just something we want to do all year round rather than make it a special occasion thing. Because I honestly wouldn't mind like hat suggestions and then like modeling them throughout the year. I like looking at Doig's face.
What? Why?
Because it looked like you glanced over at the picture and then narrowed your eyebrows. It looked like you went...
I might have. I was mostly that the two images came in at once, so there's a flickering.
Whoa, wait, what's this? I haven't
Roz,
seen this before.
Roz bread, olive friend, dead sleep, crow scarred.
What? What? Is this Rosie art?
I think so.
It's so good. What's this possum person? Possum with a crossbow in their tail. Rosie's D&D character she was working on. Rosie's working on a D&D character.
Awesome.
What?
Awesome.
And they're a possum. Are they a ranger?
I've caught it.
That's so cool.
Doggo update. Oh, look, the little icon is farther down. I didn't notice that before. Doggo update. Monty got to finally remove her cast and stop having to wear her safety cone because her claw is properly healing up. She is much happier free of these things, but somehow got fleas during that time. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. At least like getting the cone off when they've got fleas is huge because then they can at least scratch themselves a little bit.
The most stressful time in my life I've ever had was cat related.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't yesterday when I yelled at her.
Okay.
No, it was that summer where we got the cats both fixed, as it were, the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
And at the same time that happened, we both contracted COVID.
Yeah.
And at the same time that happened, Puma decided he wanted to jump in the frying pan.
Yeah.
While it was on.
Yeah. Were we also planning for
And we were also planning to
trip.
try and go to LA for the Rise of the TMNT movie premiere.
Yeah.
And your passport hadn't
had
been renewed
expired
properly.
Yeah.
So that was a couple weeks of hell.
Yeah. So we were trying to get the passport renewed while we had COVID, not knowing if we could go on the trip, trying to let the cats recover. Kuma jumped into a pan halfway through his recovery.
Yeah, and
With
we
COVID, we had to try and take him to the vet.
look at it. It'd been like 4 or 5 days of just lying on the floor in separate rooms because we were trying to keep the cats apart, but also minding them, but also feeling super ill.
Yeah.
Swifty hadn't really eaten anything. I hadn't really eaten anything proper. Like we'd had basically just been on liquids.
Yeah.
And fluids
And I
just
was like, to help my recovery, I'm going to try and eat something properly.
Yeah.
Even though I'm super fucking ill. So I was like, I'm going to fry some broccoli.
Yep.
So here I am in the kitchen frying broccoli in a pan. And Kuma's sat next to me on the counter. He's just a little kitten at that point.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is nice. He's sitting with me. What I don't expect is for him to see the pan as a platform he can jump onto to get to the other side of the cooker.
Yep.
And so midway through me frying, this animal just comes flying on from off screen, like lands on the pan, jumps off the pan onto the other side of the counter. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I think you were actually like, you had lifted the pan and you were pouring your food onto your plate from what I remember.
Yeah. When he decided he was going to spring from one side of the counter into the pan.
Yeah.
So then I had to chase him around the apartment to like check his feet because I was like, what the fuck, Kuma?
Yeah. He'd
So I
burned him
managed to
toes.
find him and I couldn't tell his little toes. I couldn't tell if they were okay or not. We were like, we have to take him to the vet.
I mostly got him on one leg.
And then he got a little cast on his leg.
He got a little drumstick
He got a little
dressing
drumstick on his leg, and he hated it.
So he was he was like a little tripod for another week. Just had his balls cut off.
Yeah.
Like
on the bright side,
6 days earlier.
He doesn't go near the cooker anymore.
He does not go near the cooker.
Which is good. I didn't think that he would be dumb enough to jump into a pan anyway, but at least now he stays away from it.
Do we have pictures of Kuma and his cat?
Do we have pictures of Kuma and his cat?
I don't know. I would have thought I would have taken one, but I might have been distraught.
Of Sparrow in her leotard either.
Where it was impossible to get pictures of Sparrow in her leotard.
We put Sparrow in her leotard for like 10 seconds and she immediately got out of it. The vet gave us this leotard for Sparrow to make sure that she like couldn't scratch herself.
Yeah.
Where her stuff was. It was like a little leotard with a little opening where the thing was. And it was ridiculous. It looked so stupid. It was so hard to get on her and she didn't stay in it anyway. So it's like, well, we can't.
The vet was like, I could have given you a red one or this leopard print one.
They gave us a leopard print one.
And I thought the leopard print one was super cute. And we were like, oh my God.
Oh my gosh, it's awful.
She's going to look like a desperate housewife.
It's so funny though. No balls might as well jump in the frying pan. No, Kuma, no!
Yeah, Kuma tried to add beans to your broccoli fry up.
Yeah, so I couldn't eat the broccoli as well because I was like, well, Kuma's fucking jumped in the pan.
Yeah, you didn't even get to eat it. We had to find him and put him in the shower.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we ran the shower.
Yeah.
Get water in the bottom of the shower and then put his little feetsies in there.
Yeah, to cool him down.
Oh, no.
And then it was like, okay.
Cafe says Prince ripped out her stitches after her spaying, even with the cone. Vicious baby. Oh. It was so hard because we had to keep them apart.
Yep.
Because they were like, if they play with one another during this time, they could rip the stitches out. So we had to. Doug and I had to stay separate because we both had COVID. We had to keep the cats separate because they both had like stitches and were recovering.
Well, you got.
So I got Sparrow.
You got COVID first. And so I quarantined myself from you. Mm-hmm. And then you were on the mend and recovering. And then I got it. So I had to quarantine from you to make sure I didn't like double dose you or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we had a fucking trip.
Then we had the fucking trip.
Like a week or like 10 days later.
We tested negative for COVID the morning of the flight.
Yeah.
We were literally touch and go until the morning of the flight, whether we'd be able to go. And then we tested negative the morning of the flight, and we're like, thank God. We spent so much money on these plane tickets.
The whole thing is you were getting your passport renewed, and then there was some sort of like emergency speed up option. So we bought the plane tickets to be like, we have to go, and then it somehow worked out.
Yeah, somehow it worked out.
But we hadn't bought the plane tickets before that, and therefore they were more expensive because we were booking it like
the 11th hour.
11th hour.
Shnu
I can't even remember how earlier before it was.
Shnu says, I always have to be so careful with the birds near the stove. They seem to have learned not to approach whilst cooking, but I'm always super wary. Yeah, that's smart, Shnu. The thing I have learned from this is don't assume that your pets will stay away from the dangerous things. Because you think that they recognize that they're dangerous. Be super careful about pets near things like stoves. Even if they've never shown any inclination to like want to get close to them before.
Yeah.
If they haven't been literally burned by them, they could just go for it. So be careful. Just in case.
Yep.
Like, Kuma had shown no inclination his entire life of wanting to like jump into a pan, and then he just goes and does it. So be really careful.
He was such a tiny little guy at that point.
Yeah. If he did it now, the pan would like go flying.
Yeah, it just
It'd be too heavy for me to hold up.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have been like 4 months
Yeah.
at that point.
Little tiny guy.
4 months old.
Little tiny guy got his little beans burned.
The amount of guilt that you feel though.
Yeah. Yeah, like I felt like it was completely my fault for
Is
trying to cook.
insane.
For trying to cook broccoli. Cookie in her leotard. I have to see this.
Cookie in her leotard.
I must see.
I picked up the wrong
Also, I
thing.
want to hear more about Rosie's D&D campaign that's going to happen.
Why are you float?
Is it going to be streamed? Is it what's it like? Who else is playing?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we could have got a red one like that. Oh, that's a rabbit.
Oh my gosh, that's a rabbit. Oh, we got many cookies. Yes, this is exactly what Sparrow had. And she looked so stupid in it.
Let me see if I have
This
a
rabbit
picture.
actually looks kind of styling in it. Actually
Does
kind of
look
working
kind of
it.
great, yeah.
Yeah, not gonna lie. This bunny's kind of working it.
Do we have the phone by this point? Question.
Stack the cookies. That's a good idea. Do I have a phone?
Did we have this phone at the point that... I think we did, actually. We get them in 2020. Cat pictures here? Yes. Oh my gosh, we've had the cats for like years now.
Yeah, we have.
Love them.
Love them too. I'm gonna move this a little bit. Just warning you. Gonna put it just here. Ali, thank you so much for the subby! Wahoo! Whoa! Can't believe my sub could already drive in America. 16 months! Wow! 16 months is almost a year.
Okay.
That's wild.
We didn't have this phone.
Stoic fixating on the most important thing, of course.
What? What do you mean?
You're too soup brain to remember the details, Ale. That's totally fair. What time is it for you, Ale?
What are you talking about? Me fixating on what details?
Well, you have decided to fixate on whether we had the same phone or not back then.
Because there was no... I'm looking for the photos. If we didn't have the phone, then the photos aren't on the phone.
Okay.
So I don't have access to them right here, right now.
No, Laura, 2 days we did mean a cat. We did mean a cat. This is not our rabbit.
This is not our rabbit.
Oh, Ross D&D might be streamed. It's DM'd by someone who frequents the stream, so it's probably going to be on their channel. That's so cool.
The cats are three years old now.
It's 5 a.m. LA. Oh my gosh. If you need to go and snooze, that is totally fine. Of course. Ah, feeding Princess Seatbelt. Heck yeah. Don't give them the food.
Yeah, wild, right? Darkvolt? Yeah, we got them in 2022. Crazy, huh?
Crazy.
We're still living in this apartment like we were planning to stay here for 6 months.
Yeah.
That's going to change though.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going to change living in this apartment?
No, we're going to get a nice wardrobe.
We've
We're
already
gonna
got a bed now, an actual bed frame.
Yeah, and then we're going to get nice decorations.
Yeah. Bed frame hasn't shown any signs of destroying itself yet, by the way.
Yeah.
But I have been careful with it. I haven't jumped in it or anything.
We're going to fix the bathroom / shower.
And the radiator and the fridge. How long is it to build the wardrobe? We don't know because we haven't chosen a wardrobe yet. We haven't been able to find one which has everything we want.
We're going to get rid of the bathroom carpet.
Yes, get rid of the bathroom carpet. It's huge. That thing. I'm so scared of that thing.
No.
I feel like it's got to be so full of bacteria. How long are you going to let the wardrobe marinate in its box? We don't have it yet, Darkfall. We don't have a wardrobe yet. We haven't ordered one or even chosen one that we want. You're more worried about mold. I'm worried about everything to do with that carpet, Renee. Having a carpet in your bathroom, what a nightmare. Moldrum. Funny.
Listen to Pokemon over here.
Yeah, fix the carpet first. Yeah, I think you're probably right. We get some nice tiles or something.
Yeah. I want, like, I feel like a nice dark blue, dark gray tile would be nice.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, burn the carpet stream to exorcise the demons. If there was like somewhere I could go to burn something like that, I would. I'd do like I'd dance around it and burn it. I feel like if you burned the bathroom carpet, you would see spirits and bad demons coming out of it. I feel like you'd hear the screams of the Forsaken coming out of it. Yeah, the carpet cleaning YouTube guy. Wait, you have a carpet in your bathroom, or is the bathroom carpeted? The bathroom is carpeted.
Oh, we have a carpet cleaning story.
No.
Okay, we don't have a carpet cleaning story.
It's boring. Long story short, I spilled ink everywhere because I'm a stupid artist. And then we couldn't get it out.
But we hired a carpet cleaning service that was like, we'll get it clean or your money back.
And then
I
we
was
get
like,
clean.
hey, we have an ink stain in this carpet. Are you going to be able to fix that? And they were like,
here's a picture of it.
yeah.
Here's a picture of it. Come and look at it. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
You want to take this on?
Yeah. And they were like, no, we can clean that. I was like, all right.
Okay.
And then they cleaned it and they didn't clean it.
And we were like, we're not paying. And they were like, what the fuck? We were like, no, you said this.
Yeah. It was like the amount that we paying you to clean the carpet is around about the similar to the amount that the landlord now wants us to pay for to replace the carpet, and so we can't afford both.
Mm-hmm. It's so expensive.
We shouldn't have bothered, and you shouldn't have bothered.
Mm-hmm. Listen, we didn't hire you to scam you. We showed you everything and tried to be very clear because we really genuinely wanted you to get this out of the carpet.
Yeah. We don't care how clean the rest of the carpet is, just this stain.
Mm-hmm.
We should have just asked them to clean that one stain. Then they wouldn't have had to go for the whole effort of the whole rest of the carpet.
That was the reason we got the carpet cleaners, was
right?
to be like this stain. Oh, Ali says my grandma took my coming out really well. She's in her mid-80s. And it took her way less to process it than my mother. I didn't really have to teach her anything about trans stuff. She kind of figured everything relevant on the spot. That's so cool, Ali.
I'm not gonna lie. I heard that or misheard that as that you took your grandma coming out really well, and I thought I was like, yes.
That'd be cute if you came out to your grandma and she was like, "Well, actually, I'm also coming out to you. I have something to tell you." I would like to get this place carpet cleaned as well, though, just because it would be nice to have a little like feeling of a fresh start.
Yeah.
Actually, if I am being completely honest, I'd love to just replace the carpets in this place.
Completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
because the type of carpet they've chosen is that kind of very dense wool weave where things very easily get stuck inside and you can't hoover them out.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't like the thought of what's hiding in our carpet.
The thing is this: if we get like nicer carpet, the cat Sparrow will tear at it.
Well, that's why we're going to need rugs as well.
Right, yeah. Like, I don't give a shit about her doing it to the current carpet because you won't be able to, you can't tell.
Aww. Boss Mana says there's a lot of stories of elderly hearing coming out stories, then going, wait, I also relate to this, but never knew it had a name. That makes sense. Yeah. People who never knew that they could be anything else because no one ever told them there were any options.
Why is it the term? Why is the term closeted, like coming out of the closet? Why is
I
that?
don't know.
Why is that a thing?
I don't know. I don't know where it came from. Maybe there's flooring underneath. I don't think there is. The thing is, I think the apartment that we live in is really nice looking, only on the surface, and extremely cheaply made underneath everything. You know what I mean? The kind of apartments where they pop luxury in front of it so they can charge more for it.
Yeah.
So I think underneath there's just like boards. What do you call them, Mike? Those like cardboard sheets that aren't quite cardboard.
Cardboard sheets. I'm not sure.
Like I know the kitchen's I think it's just concrete or something.
It's not concrete under the kitchen. It's like chipboard or something.
Chipboard. That's what I meant. I think everything's chipboard underneath. Also, welcome. Thank you so much for raiding. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, chipboard with like linoleum on top.
It doesn't have linoleum on top even. The kitchen flooring is that roll-out fake tile flooring you can get, where it's like
That's linoleum.
2 centimeters thick plastic that comes in a roll and you put it to size.
Guess what? That's linoleum.
Is it? I
Yeah.
thought linoleum was something different, so my bad. But yeah, that's what the kitchen is. That is everyone's like, that is linoleum.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guess what? You're describing linoleum.
Wow. Amazing.
Thanks for the raid, everybody. Welcome in.
Thank you for the raid. How's it going? I've learned what linoleum is.
What did you think linoleum was?
I thought linoleum was like actual tiles.
Are you thinking like the wood stuff that gets clicked together?
Yeah, I was thinking like the stuff that isn't like proper porcelain or like actual tiles, but they're like plastic tiles that you slot together, so they're slightly better quality than just a roll-out sheet.
Right. That has a name as well.
Does it?
Yeah, I think of them as fake wood though, like fake wood flooring.
Yeah.
We could get that.
Fake wood flooring, stars
Laminate
in your
flooring.
eyes, just one fake floor.
The fact that you were just talking about linoleum while we are fighting for our life is really funny. Yeah, the raid happening while you're just like, yeah.
I'm working on some NDA stuff, by the way, while we chat. So if I miss a few chat messages,
I was considering also working on some NDA stuff
then
while,
that's
while we're
why.
chatting.
Just to warn you all what I'm doing. Just one guitar.
When you move into a new place, please check your closet for gays and queers and give them a big hug.
And skeletons. Don't forget skeletons. Gotta make sure that they're not in the closet. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to do a costume contest this year for Halloween, like...
I didn't say that. This is Martina pushing for a hat thing.
Oh, I thought that you said this yesterday. I thought I overheard you.
I think earlier I was like, oh, it can't be that close to Halloween. I only just made the costumes.
I
There's
thought
no
yesterday
time.
you were saying maybe we could not have a Halloween costume contest this year because we got so many good ones the other year. I might just make one.
Yeah, I said that earlier today.
That wasn't yesterday.
That wasn't yesterday.
What the fuck?
That was earlier when
What?
Martina was while you were eating breakfast.
Oh, whoa! I was so convinced in my brain that was yesterday.
No,
But you did say that.
I did say that.
So why are you gaslighting me that you didn't say that and it was Martina's suggestion?
I did. Well, I said I didn't say I didn't want to do a Halloween costume.
Okay.
Contest.
So when you said I don't really want to do a Halloween costume, I could just model something from previous year.
Well, there's a big difference between me
Uh-huh.
going, we're not having a Halloween costume, and oh, it's really soon, isn't it? Ooh,
Okay, all right,
We could
Doig.
do alternatives.
Anyway,
This is like that time you were like, which way are we going, Doig? And I was like, I don't know. And you were like, no, but which no, never mind. I don't want to get into that anymore. That scared me. That
Anyway.
scared me really hard.
anyway, we could just model the Halloween costume we just decide we want,
Yes.
and then surprise everyone with it, and then people can just be surprised.
Okay. We did that the first year.
Yes. We could just do that. We could focus more on modelling things to surprise chat with than hosting a whole tournament. The contest is fun. The thing about the contest is that I always feel bad that only one of them can get modelled. Because every year we have so many cool, fun entries. And I'm like, man, some of these would be really fun to model, but we can only choose one.
What if we try and bring the community together, and rather than submitting 2D designs for hats, 2D artists can combine with 3D artists to make hats and submit 3D hats, and then all of the hats can get worn by the cats, but one of them is the winner.
I mean, we could do that. It just feels like a lot of work for everyone else. I don't know. I guess it's no more work for everyone else than designing a 2D costume.
Model them all, then you should get them done before next year's contest, right?
I don't think we could, honestly. I think we've got so many good designs, we actually couldn't model them all in a year.
No.
Darfall says, Doug, if you wanted to send you 3D assets, just tell us. I want to see my little guy running around. I want to see Ritz run around.
You want to see Rich run around?
Yeah, I want to see his little animation. I want to see his little leggies going.
Darkball, if you want to make assets for the overlay,
If you want to,
absolutely
Darkball.
welcome to.
If you desire to, and we can't stop you.
Help me. There's so much to do. Thank you for the blank check, Doig. No. Well, maybe. What if we had a...
The disclaimer is if you model something, Doig doesn't have to use it.
Yeah, it has
This
to be
is
up to
to
code.
everyone in chat. He reserves the right to pick and choose what he puts into the overlay.
Are you guys looking for commissions? Because if it's commissions you're looking for, that's another story. Because I am not flush at the moment.
Yeah. We have enough to be able to commission things, but not enough to not be picky about what we commission, if that makes sense. If there's something we really want, we can afford to pay for it, but we can't afford to pay for a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
we have to be like careful about what we agree to.
You can't make something and then reach out a hand afterward and be like, hi.
I made it. You can pay me for it. I did this for you.
If you could make a quick image guide for asset requirements like topology, UV mapping, textures, etc., that'd be super helpful. That's work.
That's what Doug wants to avoid. But at the same time, he will completely complain if someone submits something with the wrong topology. He will not let it go.
That sounds like work, dude. That sounds like art direction. Oh yeah, we could release the Jellycat model for people to put hats on.
That's true. We could release some models ourselves. We could have a little room in the Discord where it's like, here are our assets and here are fan assets. And then when we do the credits, we can put all the fan assets in the credits.
That's true, yeah. That's true.
Have a little section where it's like fan assets and then people's names next to what they did. Jukebox hero, stars in his eyes, just one guitar.
Are you listening to Spotify over there?
No,
Are you listening to anything over there?
I'm actually not.
Okay.
I'm
Because
just singing Jukebox Hero.
we're listening to Game of Thrones over here.
Are you?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And you're like,
I'm
do
sorry.
do 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 Jukebox hero. Do 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 do.
Just
do,
one
do, do.
guitar. Sends extremely high poly and 100 custom shaded project files. Shnu, what are you working on at the minute?
A horse and cart. Last I saw.
Shnu started
maybe a
gathering
wolf.
reference for Werewolf Val.
I don't know if he used this.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if people knew that.
Now you know what it's like for those of us who can't hear the music. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't hear any music. Please file a complaint with our sound department, Martina, about that.
All the extra things are bonus. I'm free of crime. Hold on. Hey, Shnu, I looked at the amount of materials for the pirate hat and pirates. I don't even know what this pirate hat and pirates are. I don't even know. Shnu is such a powerhouse. Sometimes Shnu posts just a completely realized 3D model and he's like, 3 hours work. And I'm like, what what are you talking about? What do you mean? Impossible. No, Nani? Nani? Guys, I started reading another Donna Tartt book.
Oh yeah, you did.
Guys,
Yeah.
I think I really like this author. Guys, the way she writes makes me happy.
Yeah, we were on our walking back from the Maritime Museum, and
we passed
Swifty
a bookshop.
a Waterson's.
And Doig and I stopped and pogged. And I was like, a bookshop! We have to go in.
Yeah, Swifty was like, I just want to quickly run and see if they have this.
I just want to I'm just going to really quickly pop in, Doig, on the way back. Comes out with 2 new books, a new sketchbook, new pencils, a sharpener and eraser. I didn't mean to do this. You might do a stream! Oh my gosh, Shnu, if you stream, will you do me a favor and post that you're streaming in the D&D server?
Look at this little boy on the floor.
Little man. Oh, he's slumped out.
Keep catching our cats lying on the floor in the what I can only assume is the air currents draft between windows.
Oh, you went to the Big Freedom Planet and got 4 new books, False Manners. Which books did you get?
Oh, is that the one near Leicester?
Oh, Yahoo! Thank you for shouting out, Shnu. In Reading, there's a Waterstones in a Victorian church on the main street. Oh, we didn't go there. Why can't we sub yet, Shnu? Why can't we sub yet?
Because he's not an affiliate.
Can you not sub if they're not affiliates?
Learn Twitch.
Why? Why do I need to learn Twitch when I can just ask you?
Silly little bird.
Stupid bear.
They reduced the requirements for affiliate.
You're 6 days of streaming away from affiliate. Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah, you have to stream for 7 days or something. Wait, no, have they changed the requirements already? They were going to change them. They were lowering all of the requirements. No, I think affiliate didn't change. Really? They talked about it at TwitchCon.
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop talking to me. Stop, don't stop giving me things. Do 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 do.
Yeah, I think from what I saw, they were going to bring it down to 25 followers. Yeah. But I don't know when that change is coming into place. I remember back when we were streaming to YouTube and Twitch, it bugged me that we couldn't get 3 average viewers on Twitch. for a good while. And then at a certain point, we're like, we're just going to stream to Twitch.
Yeah.
And the rest was history.
Welcome back to the stage of history.
Yeah, we started streaming on YouTube, everybody. Way back in the way back when.
Back when it was just me, teehee.
Back before we realized that we would become streamers.
We would become streamers. I still don't really think of ourselves as streamers.
Really?
Yeah. I think because to me, being a streamer is like when it's kind of like your full-time job. Rather than like a hobby that you do on the side.
Right.
But I suppose it depends whether you see it as being a streamer is something like being, I don't know, a bank clerk, or if you see being a streamer more like being an artist, where it's like if you just draw for fun, you're still an artist.
Darkvolt, I think, nailed it on the head. Swifty may not be a streamer, but Doig is.
You think? Are you a streamer, dog?
Yeah, Moldrum's like, I think the extra effort Doig puts into the stream may make your classifications differ. Yeah, when I'm not streaming, I'm making stuff for the stream. I think I'm a streamer, dude.
I think you're a streamer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mostly a streamer. Do art on the side as a hobby. That's me.
That's what your full-time job is, your hobby, is it?
Yeah. I'm not defined by labels.
You just called yourself a streamer.
I'm more of a streamer than you are, but it's relative.
You should have said you didn't define yourself by labels.
A stream engineer, like that. Shut up.
Fucking change your
I
answer
can
every
both
time I
insist
talk to
on
you.
no labels and like labels and apply them to myself.
I can decide I don't want any labels and then give myself one. Shut up.
Yeah. Streaming is a spectrum.
Da 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 da.
The Spotify might be lower than usual. Nope, it's about the same size. Why is it so quiet? Oh, Martina, it is quieter than it usually is, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
How?
Because I think it's lowered in 2 places rather than 1.
Hello, Copper Moustache.
Martina says, I love hearing you guys talk.
I got the books. Bury Your Gaze by Chuck Tingle. Lady Macbeth by Ava Reed. Blood on Her Tongue by Joanna Van Veen. And Once a Monster by Robert Dinsdale. That's so cool, Forced Manners. Thank you for letting us know what the books are. I'm assuming, are they all graphic novels? I'm assuming that they're graphic novels. Of course. Of course. The one I got was Goldfinch by Donna Tartt.
Yeah. I read the first, like, 3/4 of the first page over your shoulder on the train.
Did you?
Yeah. And you turned the page before I'd finished reading and I was locked out forever.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I read this, I guess. Ah, we read that one. I put effort into this, so I'm making it seen, lol. Okay, done some surface level Googling, all unverified. The first use of using closeted as a gay reference is Sylvia Plath in 1963.
Whoa!
After that, the term seems to have evolved out of coming out, which was used as a debutante ball term. That said, I would be amazed if it didn't originate as a skeletons in the closet thing, or as someone guessed, hiding your gay lover in the closet when the spouse comes home.
Oh, that would make sense.
The first use of it was, "What are you doing in here? What are you do? Why are you? What's happening? What are you doing? What is here?" And then just a gay in the closet going, "I'm coming out."
I want the world to know.
That's it.
Hey! Woohoo! I did a bit of animation that I'm like, yeah, cool.
You were thinking of monsters in the closet.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, D. I missed your message. Coffee Mustache says just do it. There's no risk in doing it. I started a couple of months ago and it's fun. There is no real reason not to try it. I don't know what you're talking about, but I stand by Copper Mustache.
Considering potentially streaming.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There is no downside, really. Unless you say something really unforgivable and awful on the internet and it gets immortalized forever and destroys your life. But just don't do that.
Axie does a really good book, just saying, says Rani.
Nice.
Yeah, I would never do that.
Yeah, in terms of streaming, it's fun. And you can just try it and see if it's for you. And if it's not for you, you don't have to keep doing it. But if it is for you, then that's awesome. And you found something new. That's true. Yeah, make sure that you turn the stream off and close your streaming software when you finish.
Yes.
Yes.
There is many an individual who have regret when not do that.
Yes. Us included. Make sure that you have it turned off. You also had to be told to end stream after raid. La la da 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 da.
I like this. Ludwig Göransson. Good music.
Oh my gosh. Nico says I may have ended the stream, muted everything, gone to nap and woken up 3 hours later to 74 messages saying I'm still streaming. Yeah. Yeah, and don't dox yourself with passwords, and like if you have NDA work, make sure that's all turned off. The safest thing to do is just to turn off everything that's not directly what you need for streaming. Just to be safe. Like if we had money, I would probably just have a work PC separate to my leisure PC.
Alright, yeah.
And stream from the leisure PC and then work at the work PC, so that I'd never have any risk of sharing something NDA on stream because it just would not be on that computer.
Yeah.
That would be a wonderful sense of freedom.
I think if we can get your OBS stuff set up, you could just choose which application you're sharing better.
I think basically, okay, what people are saying is that what might be useful for you is if you're going to start streaming, to be kind of part of a community of other people who do it, or have friends who do it, so they can like give you this type of advice and help you set stuff up, so you don't have to handle all of this alone. Because I recognize it can probably be overwhelming to read so much advice. Yo, you, Jeanette. 31 months. That's so many months. Thank you. Whoa.
It worked.
That's so awesome. Thank you.
I think it worked because there was an emote in it. I think we figured it out, guys.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Yeah, Renee says, I started streaming knowing no one and not being in a community. It was an uphill time. Yeah. Like, just having a couple of friends who can give you good advice and help you get stuff set up, or even, like, do test runs with you, will make it a lot easier and less overwhelming than you trying to keep all this knowledge in your head and do it solo. Okay, D says, it's embedded in my mind where I can't say a curse word with ease. It takes a bit of effort for me. I did think about that a bit. I would practice with someone I trust watching and test things out, like, and make sure it works well. Yeah. And you don't have to curse or swear if you don't want to as well. You could just not swear, and that's fine. Sometimes I worry a little bit because we're a little bird and a bear, and a lot of parents seem to have us on for their kids. And I'm like, we talk about not safe for work stuff all the time and swear all the time. Just because we look cute does not mean that we are necessarily suitable for children. I mean, depending on what you think is a parent. If I was a parent, I wouldn't care about swearing in front of my kid. But that's me, and I'd be a terrible parent. So, you know, depending on what the parents are comfortable with, we might not be talking about things you'd be comfortable with your child hearing. So I just want you to know. Yeah, it's not our responsibility, but just the cuteness of the bird and the bear. I think sometimes people expect the content to reflect the child-friendly aesthetic, and we just like cute things. That's all. This buddy is nasty though. This buddy swears and gambles. That's just like us. Like, if you're fine with your child knowing and hearing us talk about this stuff, that's fine. But just if you're not, you know, then sometimes I'm going to be talking about some stuff. What is this? Wait. Guys.
That's linoleum.
Guys, that's linoleum.
Fuck.
That's what we have.
Yes.
That's linoleum. That's what we have. That's linoleum. There's so many bunnies, guys. There's so many bunnies.
Does this still work?
Ooh, so this is what you've been working on, Shnu.
Right.
Whoa! Hang about. Renee looks so good here. Renee looks so good here. Look at the detail on that. The detail on that is actually insane. I love the little bone ears. So fun. What are the earrings? Is that Lowy? That's Lowy. Wow, this looks great. Yo.
That's so cool.
That's so cool. La da 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 da. If you're gonna do something creepy as well, OKD, and like stream something that's slightly scary, you could always have a little content warning on the bottom of your stream. Like on OBS, put a little thing down here. It's like, warning, we might look at some creepy stuff. Another image behind the image. Woo! Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, yeah, here's the Lowy earring. Very upsetting. This is very upsetting.
Was this in a community day at one point, or did I just see it on Renee's
we haven't
stream?
seen this before.
Okay, I've seen this before.
This is a Shnu mouse bird.
Yeah.
This is a Shnu mouse bird. And this looks like... Is this... What is this? Is this a Kieran mouse bird? The green is making me think Kieran. Wintry Sage. I'm waiting.
Was this like a birthday gift for Rennie or something?
Oh no.
I've
This is
seen.
Puffling, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is Puffling. That's Wintry Sage. Okay. Cool.
Maybe it's the mods. Like Rennie's mods.
It's mods.
It was Rennie's birthday gift. Yeah, I saw this. It's really cool.
You saw that? I didn't see this.
You didn't see this?
I didn't see this. Awesome. Who is the last one?
Dizzy it maybe?
That makes sense. Hell yeah, Dizzy. Dizzy! This looks amazing. They all look amazing.
They're all on like Rennie's like shoulders and stuff.
I really like the way that Stu has made his mouse extremely buff. Look at those like look at those pectorals.
It's redonkulous.
I bet they all have asses as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I bet they all have asses.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All caked up. Yes, that's Stu, I knew it. I knew it. Of course they are. Oh, big dumpies. Oh my gosh. Fun. Fun!
Yeah. Shnu doesn't use Blender. He uses Bake at Home Easy Oven for his models.
Stu uses Eldritch Magic and Invocations for his modelling, I'm pretty sure.
We're listening to Viking music now.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I'm probably going to go for a walk in just a couple of minutes.
Okay.
If you'd like to join me.
I can't. I think I would. How long have we been streaming for? Oh, it's an hour and 20. Doesn't feel like
Yeah,
it.
it's not. We haven't been streaming that long this morning at all. It's more just I know that we have a client meeting later on,
Yeah.
so I don't feel able to like run super long
Go
today. I want
long.
to make sure we have everything in order, so I want to get the walk.
Out and done.
Done.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
Is
that.
this one of Scrambles this playlist?
I don't think so.
Oh.
This is Valhalla Calling. Do I have Scrambles one here? I think Scrambles is called Berserker.
Yeah. That makes sense. I did a new image for Ritz's playlist, by the way.
You did what?
A new image for Ritz's playlist.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
For putting on the Ritz or for another
Season
one?
2.
I don't know if you've shared season 2 with me.
I
Have
think
you?
I have.
It's down
Do you want me
here.
to share it again? Pretty sure it's in your DMs.
I'll add it. I'll add it again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Trollabundin is so good,
It's
dude.
so good.
Oh, I love Trollabundin. Have you ever seen the video of Ivor performing it? They're like out on like a fjord or something, out in the water, just like hitting the drum. It's so good.
So cool. Also, hey, Artie, congratulations! How did it go? Do you feel like you've learned much from this internship? Like, how much do you get to contact with them and stuff? I don't know how it works.
Who are we rating out to?
I don't know.
Have a look.
Oh, we're doing Picori Bio.
Picori Mio.
Picori Mio!
Picori Mio.
We're
is
throwing
cool.
you all out. We're throwing you out. Get gone. Thanks for coming and saying hi this morning. Sorry it was such a short one. We'll do a longer one tomorrow. I
Yeah.
promise.
Do a longer bum
I
one.
promise.
Prombus. Prombus with your proboscis.
You learn more for doing this
Proboscis.
for this time slot and trying things you don't tend to. That's good. Oh, when you're in Japan, you'll be doing full time getting drawers. Ah, that'll be the real learning, I think. That's amazing. Ah, exciting.
Tomorrow is D&D brief, right?
Yep, tomorrow's a D&D brief. We'll be talking about the last episode.
Alrighty, everybody.
Woohoo! And Schnoot's gonna stream in like an hour maybe. Have a great stream, Schnoot. I might see you there.
Yeah, you'll be back from your walk by then.
Yeah, the D&D command is not working. We'll fix it.
Is it not?
Yippee! I don't see it working. Wahoo!
Everything's connected.
Gonna hang out with an IRL friend. That's awesome, Martina. Have a great time.
Why is that not working?
Bye, everybody. Until the next time. May the rest
Every day.
be filled
With adventure.
adventure.
Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Wahoo! Looks like things are disconnected because the music overlay is not working either.
Yeah.
I'll have to fix it.
Yeah.
Password. Possum.
Opossum.
Opossum.
OPOSS.
OPOSSum.
Go watch Possum Facts by Rebecca Roney.
Go watch Possum Facts by Rebecca Roney. Search it on YouTube.
Do it.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Goodbye.
Better than Possum Fiction.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.